Hi, everyone. I'm Anna, and welcome to today's message. Today's message is the power of words from Matthew 12:36 and 37. But I say to you that for every idle word men may speak, they will give an account of it in the day of judgment. For your words you will be justified, and by your words you will be condemned. Today we're going to talk about words and the power that they have. Did you know that words shape not only our reality, but also our relationships? As this verse reminds us, we have to account for our words when we die. And the Bible tells us to be mindful about words because they do matter, both in our personal lives and in our spiritual journey. Now, I've noticed that a lot of people seem to underestimate this. But the Bible tells us specifically that words have a unique power. We can use them to create our lives, bring hope, reflect our faith, our values, and encourage others. And the people around us are also sensitive to the words that we use. And our tongues are possible of creating pain and joy both. So let's discuss the significance of how we communicate that. Because what we say can help us find spiritual growth, and it can also condemn us. Now, sharing our words is very important in today's world. Everywhere we go, there's misinformation and sometimes even outright lies. But we have a calling to be honest in what we say. We're called to have integrity and commitment and faith to speak the truth of God. And to do that, we have to be honest and not deceitful when we speak and be transparent about our journey, and especially when we discuss it with others. Now, my journey in life, it's had some hard discussions and some hard outcomes. But the fact that I told my story with care and trust allows me to build genuine relationships with others who can relate to my pain, the things I went through, and that has helped me build my tribe. And being truthful, as hard as some things have been to discuss, has allowed God's light in and has allowed me to share it with others. And as much as my words are spoken and can hold that power, so are yours. And our words help develop relationships with others. Our words are especially important in our relationship with God. And when we're praising God, we're using words that worship and glorify Him. And the Bible is full of songs and prayers that speak to the glory of God. And when we tell people about Him and our testimony and how God has saved us, well, we're expressing gratitude for God to other people. And this creates other followers and encourages our current followers to enter into a deeper relationship with God. It helps the newbies enter a calmer and profound relationship and experience with us and potentially with their faith. It allows God to do wonderful things in our lives, which allows us to grow spiritually and strengthen those who we bring closer to God. Now, there is also a bad side to our ability to use our tongue, and it can be sharp. And when we're angry and frustrated and say things we don't mean in the heat of the moment, well, that can be painful. And I've been guilty of this a few times in my life. And sometimes I've had to apologize for things in the past. And during conflict, we're called to select our words very carefully. And we need to take time to focus and understand on others without being temperamental and put our egos aside and stop being focused on winning that argument. Our goal should always be to resolve the difference and honor each other. And our words should reflect hope and wisdom. And we should always try to achieve healing and peace, even when it seems hard to do. So today's message is this: use your powerful words to uplift and inspire others. Apologize when you've been wrong. Be a person of integrity and use good communication, especially when you're struggling to find the correct words to use. Be patient and take the time. Build others up, be strong when they're weak, and speak life into them. Be supportive and resilient and committed to encouraging others in hope, kindness, and unconditional love. Speak words from your heart because that's where love lives. It lives in our hearts. Be intentional about your words because they are a true reflection of who you are from the inside out. And if you're speaking about hate, anger, bitterness, judgment, it is abundantly clear who you are. Everyone can see it, except probably you. Choose to be someone who speaks love, joy, and God's grace. Choose words that heal and not hurt, and spread God's love. Because, my friends, love is now and always has been the answer. If this resonates with you, please like and share my post. Thank you for your donations to my divine mission and for helping me to keep my message alive. I'll see you next time.